One of Cardiff's top restaurants has successfully opposed an application to the City Council to demolish his building. But Shaam Nights in City Road could still be replaced by student housing in the future. Lulwarida reports.
Shaam Nights, a Middle Eastern restaurant, is rated as the 7th best restaurant in Cardiff on TripAdvisor. The application was for a 4-story building for a student accommodation on the site. It was turned down because the restaurant's owner has another 14 years before the end of his lease.
The landlord put an application for demolishing the building and rebuild student accommodation. But he has the right to do so, and I have the right to do so to stay till the end of the year, the lease, which is till end 2030.
In the last 3 years, Cardiff has seen a massive boom in student housing. There have been 21 major developments either open, under construction, or being considered for permission. It's believed developers are investing a lot in student housings because it is a cheap way to manage a building for substantial cash back. Developers with large amounts of cash are said to be taking advantage of the economy of scale and investing in student accommodation, especially with the current high demand from international students for student housings. Locals fear that the area would soon become overrun with students, litter, and more traffic caused by the lack of parking spaces.
Students of all people, the hope for the future, to take care of the environment, are behaving in such an irresponsible way. It's really distressing a lot of people. So as far as this project is concerned, student accommodation is needed, but I think we should make every effort to look after the property we have at the moment, take care of our beautiful city.
I think we have had enough of student accommodation. If they demolish the restaurant, it would take away an option. We need a variety of restaurants here.
I was really shocked when I heard that this restaurant would close. I think he is one of the only few restaurants that present Middle Eastern food properly. I think it's a bad idea to have lots of student accommodation there. City Road is very known about its diverse restaurant and multinational restaurant.
We asked Cardiff Council why they are approving a great number of student housings. They gave us a statement saying that all cities experience changes in market conditions and wider economic factors as time progresses. And these are often reflected in the way the use of buildings change over time.
All commercial developments by the private sector are market-led and based on their own commercial assumptions. All planning applications received by the planning authority are assessed on their merits in line with the planning policy and law. The planning system allows buildings to change in use through subsequent planning application at a later date, and student accommodation can be adapted to other uses.
Developers continue to target Cardiff city centre with student accommodations, but there are fears that Brexit might impact the number of international students coming into the UK, which might affect the business of student housing that some developers rely on the most today.